Hi, my name's Russ. Thanks for joining me. I should identify myself right away. I am someone who's been practicing with nunchucks for 45 years, and now I'm getting to the time in my life where I've got to pass that information along to the younger, new generation who can use that. And I'm going to try to pass it along. So that's my objective. I'm going to try to share my knowledge, and it's can't put it all in one video, right? Sometimes I'll talk about entry-level things, and sometimes I'll talk about advanced concepts that I think people need to know about that aren't readily available, and they're not even something that an entry-level people are thinking about. But I'm going to offer these things up so that those who are ready to start moving in that direction can do that, because nunchaka is kind of an evolutionary experience. You know, you see them on the wall somewhere and you wonder what you could do, and then you explore, and you might think of being able to destroy things or something like that. And then if you really enjoy what you are doing with your sticks, you're really probably going to be doing something like flowing movement. And then if you want to continue with that and you just want to keep getting better and improve yourself, then you get into the flow art of it all. And that is what I'm going to be talking about. Some of the higher and some of the entry level things, but this video, I'm going to try to talk to you as much as I can about the more difficult things to get your head around. Okay, one of the things that people don't really think about when they're thinking about nunchucks, you know, they you tend to want to destroy things with them. Okay, and that's great in the beginning, but at some point, if you really want to take your skill level with the nunchucks to the higher level, you have to really discipline your mind. That's what it gets down to, and you're going to be focusing on self-improvement rather than bashing anything, you know. And that's an important concept, you know, alteration that you go through when you go from entry level to say more of a flow art concept, you know, and more of a I'm going to keep doing this for the rest of my life type attitude with your sticks. And so I'm going to be talking about that, and I'm also, that kind of leads me into the real subject matter that I'm trying to get to, and that is that the sound of your nunchaka tells you something about yourself. How the sound of your nunchaka, and I'm talking about for really getting into the higher degrees of skill now, you have to be paying attention to the finest details, okay? It's like you're building a sailplane. You know, an airplane. Any parasite drag of any kind of drag slows your airplane down. You have to reduce all of that if you're going to fly, right? And with your martial art, to really reach to the highest degrees of skill, you have to have the highest concepts, you know, deeply understood. And I'm talking about the sound of the nunchaka that it is making, okay, is a reflection of the relationship that you have between you and nature, okay? That sound is telling you something. And remember, everything is frequencies, right? Everything in the universe basically is made up of frequencies, okay? And those frequencies can tell scientists and others lots of information about things, you know? And we can use the sound of our nunchucks, just like the scientists can, to learn about things that we haven't even been considering, okay? And I'm going to help you to do that. So the sound that your nunchucks are making is a frequency. Okay, frequencies tell us something. And we've got to be the scientist who's trying to figure out what it's telling us. Okay, so right away, we're raising our awareness. Okay, so we're raising our awareness. And that's one of the first things that the sound or the frequency is telling us. So now to go a little bit further into the frequencies and what the sound is, what it's telling you is before it even tells you specific information, what it's doing is it's raising your awareness simply by the fact that you are paying more attention to another aspect of your martial art that you have or that you have not uh, really been thinking much about. Because the sound, I have to tell you, I could probably do 10 videos about the sound of the nunchaku, okay, and I probably will. So, and this is going to be one of them because the sound is telling us, first of all, it's telling us to listen, okay, and when we do that, and we start listening to that sound, we start learning immediately, because when you're talking, you're not learning as much. When you're listening, you are getting information in at a high rate, and you need to do that to really bring your skill up there, because that's what I can see that I can do with all the information that I have, and I want to do that, and I plan to do that over a period of time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not a get rich quick scheme. There is a possibility that you could use your skills to teach others, as time goes by, and make money, and do whatever. And I'm going to also be talking a lot, if I can, about a fun subject regarding your nunchucks, and that is how to make videos with your nunchucks, because I think that's kind of a fun part that I can help other people with, as well as basic stuff like how to swing nunchucks. And I'm talking about from entry level to the highest degrees of skill with nunchaku. I've been practicing for 45 years, and actually I don't know anybody who's been practicing longer. So I also don't know anyone who has more of a voice in the world of nunchaku. I am an admin in a lot of groups, and you'll see my name in a lot of the Facebook things and on YouTube if you look. And I plan to make that grow, because I'm just beginning now to start an actual YouTube channel growth. I've had a YouTube channel for years, just using it to put my videos on with the rest of the guys. When I joined 9 years ago or 10 years ago, we were all in freestyle forum, and it wasn't much of an internet at that time, and there was probably for the most active ones, there was only about 50 or 60 of us, and we would all swing sticks together on, by sending each other's videos and doing little competitions and things. And some of those guys are still with us today. Hi, Howard. How you doing? Howard Lee, one of my friends from way back. So anyway, I'm going to have to end this video, and I'm going to keep trying to put together more and more information. Obviously, this is taking a long time, so I'm going to try to put, rather than doing several 2-minute videos, I'm going to try to put together a 5 to 10-minute video that I can get more information in, because it takes a lot of time from the intro and the outro. So be looking for that. Thank you for watching, and also hit the button and subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.